The Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development has released shilling 7 trillion for the second quarter expenditure, which is 50% of the 48 trillion of 2022-2023 financial year. Unlike the first quarter release, the ministry has released funds for development expenditures. The Permanent Secretary to the Ministry of Finance, Ramadan Gobi, says they have revised figures for the country's projected economic growth from 6.0% to 5.4% due to inflation and high exchange rates, which the government is trying to address. The ministry has released shillings 337.3 billion for the contentious oil pipeline project through the Uganda National Oil Company out of the shillings 672.3 billion, making 100% of budgeted expenditure for the project.
And this results in a 100% release of their budget for this financial year. This has been done to meet Government of Uganda's equity participation interests in the HICOP company. The total there now by half year, which would have been released to UNOC, is 672.3 billion.
The ministry has also released shillings 397 for the parish development model, making 50% of the budgeted expenditure. Gobi cautioned groups of corrupt government officials who are planning to steal the money that they are being watched.
A number of arrests have been made. A lot of money has been recovered. You know, we have some diplomatic words in Uganda. Money has been misappropriated. Money has been diverted. No, stealing money should not be accepted. And nobody should really take this lightly. People are going to pay a very huge price.
The ministry has released shillings 1,780 for wages, shillings 305.1 billion for Ministry of Defence, shillings 265 billion for pension and gratuity, shillings 137.9 billion for Uganda Road Fund, shillings 122.41 billion for National Medical Stores, shillings 30 billion for agriculture, among other sectors. Gobi urged accounting officers in ministries, departments and government agencies to pay salaries and all service providers, as well as displaying salary payrolls plus submission of expenditure reports.
They pay wages, salaries, pensions and gratuity by 28th of every month. Number two, accounting officers must prioritize payment to service providers in time and avoid accumulation of any more arrears.
Money has also been released for development expenditure. Shillings 503 billion will go to Uganda National Roads Authority, shillings 205 billion to the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, and shillings 142 billion to the Ministry of Works, and shillings 45 billion to the Uganda Airlines. Adams Mayambala, CTV, PM Edition.